Last week, my doctor told me I were going deaf. I haven't heard from him since. Right, so hello again everybody and welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about buffering because there's loads of stuff that goes off around it and you are trying that many different things to try and stop it. But today I'm going to tell you the three main causes of buffering and what you can do to try and stop it. And also not to listen to all the bullshit that you see online. Right, so that being said, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and let's crack on. Right, so first of all, if you've had buffering and you found a way to fix it, do comment down below what you did different. This way, anybody watching the video can check out the comment section and see a few different ways and things they can try. You're going to see a lot of the time, I've had a look at a lot of buffering videos and a lot of people are saying, one is saying use a VPN to stop your ISP throttling your internet speeds, which gives you better streaming quality, and that is pretty much a load of shit. And also, there's a lot of videos, it's like deleting the data from an app, deleting the cache and things like that. The thing is, I know a lot of people think the more data you've got on your device, the more storage, the better it's going to run. Now, this isn't always the case. If you delete the cache from your device or the app that you are using, that means when you reopen the app, it's going to download all that cache again, because what cache is imagine you're using a browser on the internet, so you visit a website, you cache all the images and text, so when you visit that website again, it loads a hell of a lot faster. So all the cache really is on the app is the thumbnails for the movies and TV shows, and maybe the synopsis, do you like that word? So the description of what the movie is and things like that. And cache really is needed. Right, so the three main causes, and literally, these are pretty much the only three things that are going to cause you buffering. And the first one that is the most likely cause of you experiencing buffering is where you're streaming content from. So most of the time, if you're on your device and you're watching Netflix, you're watching YouTube, you won't really find that you get any buffering whatsoever. Whereas if you start using a third-party streaming app, this is where a lot of people do experience buffering. Now, this is because such as YouTube, their servers will be awesome. They'll be able to handle all the traffic that goes through them, so the millions of people watching content, they'll have the bandwidth to be able to distribute that content to you smoothly. Whereas your apps for your free movies and TV shows, their servers will be quite a lot different. They won't be as good. They'll be a lot cheaper because obviously the apps are free. A lot of them are ad-free as well, so they don't really gain a revenue from it. So more than likely, these servers, they're not going to be able to handle traffic. Another thing as well when it comes to the server is what you've got to look out for is when you're loading a movie or TV show, you start searching for different links, is the file size. So usually, I look for file sizes around 1 to 2 gigabyte for a movie around 90 minutes long. If you click on the top link, sometimes this may show us 20 gigabyte. Now, that's a lot of data to get to you to be able to stream smoothly. So what I would recommend, if you do experience buffering and you do click on the high file size links, make sure you click on the file sizes which are lower size. I don't know what I'm saying. I think you know what I mean though. Right, so the next thing is the device that you are using. Now, this isn't really a common issue, but if you're using a 4K Fire Stick or something like that, you can bet it's not your device that's causing you buffering. Whereas the cheaper Chinese boxes that we have reviewed on this channel before, you will find when I am testing content from YouTube, what you will find is sometimes you can't play back 4K content or even 1080p content, and this is down to the spec of the box and the hardware inside it. So sometimes it can be the device, and obviously you've also got overheating issues and things like that. But the other one that does play a massive role in any kind of streaming is your internet connection. Now, a lot of people don't think to do this, but once a week, I'd say, is restart your router. Restart it, unplug it from the power, leave it unplugged for a minute or two, then plug it back in and let it do a fresh reboot. This can help more problems or more issues than you think. The next thing is, wherever you can, make sure you're connected via Ethernet. So make sure you have a wired connection if it is possible. And next, you've also got signal strength. So if you are using Wi-Fi, make sure you try and check the signal strength. Because if you have got a weak signal, then obviously it's going to be dropping in and out, or it's going to be slow at loading up that content. So this is where you may need to invest in like a Wi-Fi booster or something like that. I've done a review on that previously. I'll leave a link up in the top corner now. And last of all, a lot of people do wonder, like, is buffering important? Well, yeah, it really is important. You'll get buffering, and what you'll get is it'll start loading that content up as you're watching it. So you imagine that you're building a bridge, you build it halfway across the river, and when you're walking across the bridge, you want that bridge to keep being built so that you can walk across it smoothly to the other side. Whereas if you're walking across that bridge before it's finished and you reach where it's being built up to, you're going to have to wait until the rest of it is built to be able to walk across it. That's very similar to how buffering works. And what it does, it temporarily downloads files so that it can play it back to you and all that kind of shit. It's a bit too technical for me, but hopefully you understand what I am trying to say. But yeah, those are the three main causes of buffering. Don't listen to all that shit with like get a VPN, go and buy a 70 terabyte hard drive and all that kind of shit. It's not needed. And if you want to test if you're experiencing buffering from any of those, go onto YouTube on your device, and when you're on YouTube, select some content you want to play, and then select 4K. And if it plays back 4K content smoothly using YouTube, then the only other thing it points towards is the server that you're streaming from inside the third-party apps. Oh, one more thing as well. The hairdressers is still not open, and that's why the hair is still growing wild, and I'm sweating my tits off, and it's not doing a great job of cooling my skin down. So yeah, I'm going to go now, so hopefully that's cleared a few things up for you. It is a question I do get asked a lot. It were quite boring. I'm testing out a new microphone as well, so I don't want to laugh too loud because I don't want to spoil it, do I? So that being said, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. And I'll see you soon. Ta-da!